I'm back. You're back. We're back. Together again. I'm J-Lo. This is Highs with Lo, my channel where I go out and do stuff and come back and tell you about it. If that appeals to you? Consider subscribing. Down below. It's really easy to do, right? No sweat off your back. I would love it. It would help me out a lot. So, if you're inclined to do so, I would appreciate it. Today, we're going to talk about masks. Masks. Because I feel like it's something that's kind of pervasive in our society now, right? And who am I to talk about masks? Well, here's my credentials. I wear these every day. Here we go. So this is what we wear typically if we're not worrying about a sick patient who doesn't have fever, cough, sore throat, and looks relatively okay. They say they come in for a sprained ankle. Then I'll just wear this. I'll also wear it around like nursing and other doctors. These are N95 respirators. I wear these if there's a sick patient that has like fever, cough. If we're worried about COVID, then we wear these along with other stuff, gloves, eye protection, gowns. This is a crappy N95. This is a 3M industrial version, 8210 plus. Very uncomfortable, super tight straps, really restricts your breathing, sucks. This is the good one. It's the Aura 1870 plus. These are the most comfortable and most breathable. Even so, they're pretty uncomfortable, but this is it. So, I know a little bit about masks and what I like in a mask, okay? So, I wanted something fashionable though, because I wear these sometimes out and about, but sometimes I want it to be more fashionable. You could say something. If these are gonna be something we're wearing all the time, I may as well try to incorporate it a little bit into my style, right? No? Am I wrong? Maybe I am. So I found this website. It's called Society6. Society6, their claim to fame, their shtick, their deal is that they go and look for local designers and artists, and then they print their fabric, they print their design onto fabric, and they sell it. So they have masks. They also do pillowcases, drapes, other stuff too, other artsy types of stuff. This is the only model of mask they make. It's listed on their site for $16, but every time I've looked, they have some kind of sale and it's 20% off or something, so they're like $13, $14, okay? They say that they're elastic loops, microfiber layer here, and then the, I guess, cotton layer here. They have a space between it. This is one of their features that they say. You can put your own filter in there if you want to. All right? So, my favorite animals are tiger, octopus, listen to that, octopus, and turtle. I already lost my turtle one. I've had these things like 4 or 5 days and I've already lost the turtle one. And so that highlights very well why I needed to buy 5 for one person, because I already lost one. Anyway, how are these? They're uncomfortable. Here's why. This elastic sucks. This is the kind of elastic you're not supposed to have on bare skin. It's the kind of elastic that goes in like cuffs or like waistbands that should be covered over by a softer material. But this is just rubbing on your ear. It digs in. It's like sandpaper on your poor ear. Rubs it raw. Horrible. And they make it a little bit too tight. This one, the Wu-Tang one, this one, it's so tight that it pulls my ears like this. And it's horrible. I can't wear it. Not usable. I emailed them and they're sending me a replacement. So thank you, Society6, for at least making good on your product, because this is way too tight, not usable. These are okay. The other ones came out okay, and the elastic's looser. I'll show you. So look there. There you go. See the difference there? This is way bigger than this elastic. The other thing, there's no nose wire. It's not hard to put a nose wire in. They should have put a nose wire in because these vent open easily and my glasses get all fogged. And even if you didn't have glasses, you don't want your air flowing up in front of your eyeballs, right? I don't think so. Which brings me to the next point. The fabric here, this is a microfiber that they call it, which means it's a synthetic with kind of a softer finish on top. But it's extremely tight woven, and look at that. Can you see? It's not breathable at all. So this thing is, your mask doesn't have to be completely impermeable and watertight and airtight. If I had it like this,
victory has defeated you.
You can't breathe through this stuff. So when you have it on, it just gets sucked into your mouth and nose when you're breathing. And then when you breathe out, it just pushes the mask a little bit to the side and the air goes out to the side or the top because there's no nose wire, okay? It sucks. The other thing, final thing, is if you did put something in there, you put a filter in there, it would make it more impermeable, more difficult to breathe through. Filters are only good if air is flowing through them. That's the filter part. If you make it so that nothing can get through this thing, then a filter is useless. It's just a useless thing to say that you can put a filter in there because air is going to flow through the path of least resistance. So if you have it on your face, and this is an impermeable wall, then the air is just going to go out to the sides anyway, or up or down, wherever it can go, because it's not formally sealed around here. It's not like an N95. This is sealed all around so the air goes through the mask when you breathe. That's the whole point. For this, it just sucks this thing in and it feels like you're suffocating yourself. Like if you put a plastic bag over your face, that's like the effect you get. It's really hard to breathe through. Listen to that. No bueno. No me gusta. So, uncomfortable, no nose piece, useless filter pocket, and quality control is not great. I would say your money is better well spent on another mask. Yeah, I mean, the only great thing about these is the sheer volume of designs that they have, which is great. That's cool. The rest of it, you gotta look elsewhere. I'm shopping for others. So if anybody else has any suggestions, let me know. With that, I'm gonna conclude this quick review. If you liked it, want to see more mask reviews, consider subscribing. Otherwise, J-Lo out.